Multiplication.
Calculates the result of repeated additions. Imagine I have an empty basket and I will put 5 times 2 apples inside this basket. Then how many apples will I get within that basket? Let's see that. It is the empty basket and they are the apples that I want to put. First 2 apples, second 2 apples, third 2 apples, fourth 2 apples, and fifth 2 apples. By making addition, I can calculate that there are 10 apples. So I have added 5 times 2 apples and I got 10. But it took a little bit time. Mathematics always makes calculations easier to solve rapidly. Instead of writing 2 5 times, we can just write as 5 times 2. 5 is the number showing how many times I have added apples. It is the multiplication symbol. 2 is the apples that I added each time into the basket, equation symbol, and 10 is the result. This operation is read as 5 times 2 equal to 10. We can solve all multiplication problems by converting them into the addition form, but it will be too long and won't be useful, so that we need multiplication. For example, let's put 3 apples into the empty basket and put it again, and again put 3 apples into that basket. Imagine totally I have put 200 times 3 apples inside that basket. Then if I try to write and make addition, it will take too much time and it will be very complex, so that we need multiplication to represent it briefly. Examples: imagine I have an empty basket and I will add 3 times 1 apples inside this basket. Then how many apples will I have within that basket? Putting 3 times 1 apples means that each time you will add 1 apple, so it is like 1 plus 1 plus 1 will be 3. So 3 times 1 equal to 3. Another example: imagine I have an empty basket and I will add 1 times 1 apples. Then how many apples will I have inside that basket? If I add 1 times 1 apple, then I will get just 1 apple inside that basket. 0 means empty basket, and 1 times 1 equal to 1. This example tells us that any number multiplied by 1 gives the same result as the number itself. However, there is an exception for the 0, and I will show it within the next examples. Another example: imagine there is an empty basket and I will add 3 times no apples. I will add 3 times nothing inside this basket. Then how many apples will I have within that basket? Let's see that. If you have 3 baskets or 5 baskets and put nothing inside that basket, you will again get empty basket. So 3 times 0 equal to 0. Actually, it does not matter how many times I add it, because I will get always empty basket. If I add even 100 times nothing into the basket, if I add 77 times nothing into the empty basket, I will again get empty box. So it means that's 0. So when any number is multiplied by 0, the result will be 0. However, there is an exception for the infinite number, and we will learn it when we come to the calculus. Another example: we have learned that 5 times 2 equal to 10, but 2 times 5 is also equal to 10. Let's see that. Let's put 2 times 5 apples inside the basket. It is the first 5 apples, and they are the second 5 apples. By making addition, I can calculate that there are 10 apples. So we can see that 2 times 5 apples is also equal to 10. So multiplication is commutative. It means that 2 times 5 equal to 5 times 2. Sometimes we come across with questions such as like that. They are all means 2 times 3, 2 times 5, 2 times 5. But these are all multiplication signs, but we can represent it differently. We generally don't put multiplication symbol between the parentheses and the number. Division breaks larger numbers into equally smaller ones. Imagine I have 15 apples and I want to put them equally into 5 baskets. Then how many apples will I have in basket? Let's see that. 15 apples and 5 baskets. Let's put them equally into 5 baskets. First 5 apples that I want to put inside the basket. Let's put second 5 apples, and I have left 5 apples, and again put your 5 apples. I have no apples. So I have put all of my apples into 5 baskets, and there are 3 apples in each basket. This means that if I divide 15 by 5, it will be 3. Let's represent it mathematically. 15 divided by 5. 15 is dividend. It is the total apples that I had, division symbol. 5 is the divisor. They are the boxes that I divide 15 apples, equation sign. And 3 is quotient. They are the apples found in each box. This operation is read as 15 divided by 5 equal to 3. In some books, questions may represent division symbol differently. Let's see them. These are all same division symbols, representing 6 is divided by 3. Let's see another example. Imagine I have 5 apples and divide them into the one basket. How many apples will I have in each basket? If I have one basket and 5 apples and put 5 apples into that basket, I will again get 5 apples inside this basket. So 5 divided by 1 equal to 5. That is just one basket, and I separate 5 apples into that, then I get 5 apples within that basket. It means that I put all my 5 apples into one basket and I will get 5 apples. Actually, it does not matter how many apples I have while I am putting them into the one basket. So if I have 10 apples and put them into one basket, I again get 10 apples inside that basket. If I have 200 apples and put them into the one basket, then I will again get 200 apples inside that basket. If I divide any number by 1, the result will be that number again. For now, we know that 7 divided by 1 equal to 7, 2 divided by 1 equal to 2, 1 million divided by 1 equal to 1 million. But generally, if the divisor is 1, we don't represent or write it. Instead, we represent it like that, 7 to 1,066,000. Don't forget that there is always hidden 1 under all numbers as a divisor, but we don't write it always. But know always that. Knowing this information will help you for future lessons, especially to understand fractions and rational numbers. Another example, imagine I have no apples and divide them into the 3 baskets. Then how many apples will I have in each basket? It means that I have 3 baskets and I have nothing, and let's put these nothings into the baskets. If I have no apples and put nothing into them, I will get nothing inside this basket. So it means that the result is 0. 0 divided by 3 is 0. Actually, it does not matter what the quantity of the divisor is. It means that if I divide nothing, 0, into any number, I will get again 0. For example, imagine I have no apples, meaning that I have 0 apples, and divide them into 7 baskets, then I will again get 7 empty baskets, meaning that 0. If I divided 100 baskets, I again get empty basket. If I divide into 2 baskets, I will again get empty basket. So if I divide 0 by any number, the result will be that 0 again. There is only one exception for this formula. We cannot divide 0 by 0. It is undefined. We will learn that when we come to the calculus. For now, just know that if 0 is divided by any number, the result is 0. But when you see 0 divided by 0, it is undefined. We have learned that 15 divided by 5 equal to 3. Is 5 divided by 15 also equal to 3? Let's see that. 15 divided by 5 means I have 15 apples and put equally all these apples into 5 baskets. 5 divided by 15 means I have 5 apples and I should put these 5 apples equally into 15 baskets. Even if I put 1 in each basket, I would only put them into 5 baskets and the other 10 baskets would be empty. So in order to distribute them evenly, I need to divide them into parts. If I separate them such as that, it will not be equal to 3. So division is not commutative. It means that 15 divided by 5 is not equal to 5 divided by 15. These are the exercises for you. They are the multiplication exercises, and these are the division exercises for you.